Right, looks like we are finally live. Sorry if you've been hanging around the stream and didn't see anything. I was messing around with my connection. For some reason, it was showing me offline, but it says I've been live for about 20 seconds now. So, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Um, Today we're going to be going through some cards that I picked up in October. All these cards are going to end up in my binders. So, I'm just going to give it a few minutes, see if any folks trickle in here. But yeah, it's pretty much just going to be a rummage through this stack right here. This stack of cards. These are all the cards I picked up in October, whether through trades, purchases. But these are all PC cards that will be going into my binder. We're just going to go through one by one and kind of hang out. What's up, Canadian Cardboard? What's up, Isaac? Hola. How's the weather out there in Tijuana? It's a little chilly here in Georgia, but I wouldn't call it cold. Of course, Canadian Cardboard up there north of the border, it's probably a lot chillier than what I'm used to. Hope you all are having a good Saturday. What's up, Chad Hopkins? Well, thanks for jumping in the stream. How you doing? So today we are just going to go through all the cards I picked up in October that are going into the binder. Perfect Cali weather. I'd like to hear that. Hopefully those fires aren't reaching that far south. But I'm not sure. All right, so let's just start going through these cards here. If y'all want to talk about anything in particular, just let me know. So this first card is, this is going to go from most recent sets to oldest sets. So of course this is like the most recent. I wouldn't say the most recent pickup, but the newest set, I guess. This is an insert from 2019 update. Perennial All Stars Jackie Robinson. It's a pretty cool card here. So that's the first one. 39 degrees and raining. That sounds horrible. That does not sound fun at all. This next one's 150 Years of Fun. It's from opening day 2019. What's up, Big Countries? How you doing? This is from opening day 2019, 150 Years of Fun. I love this picture of Ted Williams fishing. The funny thing is he's fishing while in uniform, so I'm guessing this picture wasn't actually taken while Ted Williams was out fishing. I'm thinking this is just a promo picture taken during, a clubhouse or a studio or something like that. Oh, so you do have fires down there. Wow. It's good to hear you're safe, Isaac. Just make sure you're prepared. All right. So I'm going to keep moving through. Another 2019 insert here, Faces of the Franchise. There's a pretty cool card here with Salvi, George Brett, and Bo Jackson. Love these cards. You got parallels of these cards too. I think some are numbered out of 150 and some are numbered out of 10. I've gotten one of the 150 ones. So continuing to move on, this is we're now into the 2018 product. This is Archives, King Griffey Jr. Pretty sweet. And we got some Stadium Club here, Roberto Clemente. I love the photos of Stadium Club, especially with these older players. A lot of times you see photos of older players, or you think about older vintage cards, and you got those grainy photos with the poor printing techniques of the 70s, the 60s, and 70s. The photos weren't crisp and clear, or the baseball cards weren't as crisp and clear. But when you get to Stadium Club, you get photos like this. The modern photo of the vintage player, I guess you could say. Really cool stuff there. And then you got Ted Williams. This is a cool picture because he's not in uniform, and this is obviously after he had joined the Marines. It's pretty cool. Ted Williams caught a lot of flack back in 1942. He did play that season in 42, but like a lot of the big stars had already joined up in the military after Pearl Harbor. Ted Williams didn't. Ted Williams actually held off a year before joining. Here's a Chipper Jones flashback. This is from Diamond Kings, crowning moment. It says, after receiving his first shot in Atlanta with 8 games, the 1993 third baseman burst onto the scene with 23 long balls to finish second in Rookie of the Year balloting in 1995. So real quick trivia question to the 4 viewers that I'm showing right now. Do you all know who won the Rookie of the Year in 1995 that beat out Chipper Jones for the NL Rookie of the Year? I'm pretty sure I know who it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is. I think it was a Dodger. Here's a Diamond Kings Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pretty cool. As we move on through, let me set these like this so the newest will be on the bottom still. What's up, Dave Durango? How you doing, buddy? Dave Durango, the man that never sleeps. You see him at any time in any stream, 24 hours a day. Honus Wagner, Diamond Kings. Honus Wagner, Diamond Kings. You are tired, Dave? Make sure you get some sleep, man. Sleep's necessary. Got something hanging on my nail here. Mickey Mantle. Everybody loves Mickey Mantle. All right, moving on. This is a Gold Label. That's a Class 3 Roberto Clemente from Gold Label. It's 2018. 2018. You got a few hours. Yeah, man. Sometimes it's tough. I used to have trouble sleeping, but I'm a person that needs a good, solid 7. If I don't get a solid 7 at night, then I'm like cranky the next day. I know it sounds weird. I can function. Like, I know a lot of people that function on like 4 or 5 every day, sometimes even 3. Not me. If I get 4 hours, I'm functional, but I'm not a happy functional at that. All right. We got Class 1, Roberto Clemente. So all 3 classes of Roberto Clemente from 2018 Gold Label. Here's another Roberto Clemente. This is from Archives 2018. It's a cool card right there. All right. So we got another 2018 Yankees Whitey Ford. Now, if you are wondering what my PC is, one thing you may notice about all these cards, they're all Hall of Famers. That's cool, Dave. Let me know if you need any help on your website. I know quite a bit about web development, so let me know if you got any questions. Here's a Stadium Club Roberto Clemente. It's 2017 Stadium Club. Oh, it's 2018 Stadium Club, excuse me. Pretty cool. And we're going to get in some Donruss here. These are Shock Parallels. Donruss Optic for 2018. Kirby Puckett. Good old Reggie Jackson. I think this is the image variation Reggie Jackson. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Yes, Squarespace does make it a little bit easier. Pretty sure Squarespace is drag and drop, isn't it? Ryne Sandberg. Shock Parallel. This is a cool one from 2018 Donruss. Harmon Killebrew Blue Border on the retro card. I really like that card. It's cool looking. If you want to see it next to the regular Harmon Killebrew, it's pretty cool. Which Barry Larkin do you have, Big Country? I got the 87 tops, in case you're wondering. Franchise leaders, Rod Carew, Harmon Killebrew here. Pretty cool. Here's a French Connection, Andre Dawson and Gary Carter in their Expos uniforms, which you can't tell because there's no logos on here. That's when they played for the Expos de Montreal. All right, off to hunt Topps Holiday. Good luck, Dave. Try to get you some rest when you can, man. There's the other Reggie, normal Reggie. We got Rod Carew here. Speaking of Barry Larkin, there's a Barry Larkin right there. And a Chippa. Everybody loves a Chippa. Chippa Jones. We moving down through the stack. We got another Diamond Kings here. Ted Williams. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Big Country. That's the one I got. I got the 87 Topps Larkin. Here's a red framed John McGraw. Love me some Diamond Kings. It's like one of my favorite sets by Panini. I mean, Chronicles is really cool. I really love Panini cards. I could understand if you don't like Panini cards because they don't have the logos. But I just think Panini's designs are well above and beyond what Topps puts out as far as designs. I mean, my favorite Topps designs are the Heritage designs, which are just throwbacks to their old designs. So I do like Topps flagship design this year. The 2019 Topps flagship design this year was actually pretty decent. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people don't like. I don't know. It's pretty common. Like when Topps releases their. See you, Isaac. Have a good Saturday, my man. Big Country, I just collect Hall of Famers. That's all I collect. I got a lot of the Junk Wax rookies, Big Country. So, Big Country, have you tried out sports cards for them? I noticed that you like to try to trade a lot, and that's understandable because I know you're young and really can't deal with the cash game that a lot of YouTubers do when they're holding auctions and stuff. Uh, so like if you try out, there's quite a few sites out there that facilitate trading. Sports card forums, one of them. I would say Beckett, but Beckett costs money to use, so I wouldn't suggest Beckett. But if you can set up on Sports Card Forum, they do facilitate trading on there. You just got to be honest, Big Country, on there. If you're on one of those sites, you got to be honest. If not, they will blacklist you pretty quickly if you don't hold up your end of the deal. Um, it'll just save you from having to jump around on to the live streams and stuff, trying to facilitate trades in chat, which is hard to do. Um, yeah, I don't mind you doing it in my chat, but like a lot of times, like right now, I only got what 4 or 5 viewers in here. It's tough to facilitate a trade like that. So definitely try out the either the blowout forums, the sports card forum. I'm sure there's some other ones that facilitate trades as well. So portraits, Ted Williams. Here's our Roberto Clemente red frame. This is the image variation Roberto Clemente from Diamond Kings 2018. And you could tell that because it's got the square portrait on the back, in case you're ever wondering about Diamond Kings. The normal images have the round portrait on the back, while the image variations or the name variations or whatever have the square portrait on the back. I appreciate that, Big Country. Here's the Mickey Mantle. This is the insert set from 2018 Diamond Kings. There's the checklist for him. You got 7 cards in this insert set. And this is card number 8, which is the checklist, which is pretty cool. Mickey Mantle, one of the darlings of the collecting industry. We got a Ty Cobb here. This is just the regular framed Ty Cobb. Pretty cool. This is a cool card here. Triple threads. I don't ever collect triple threads because it's, out of my price range. But this is a Roberto Clemente triple threads. Got some dust on it. This is from 2017 triple threads, so it's always good to pick up some premium cards like this. You can see this is a thicker card. This is a base card. But one of the highlights of triple threads is they are premium cards, so that was pretty cool to pick up in a trade off of Beckett. Then we got memorable moments. Roberto Clemente, his 3,000th career hit, which unfortunately was Clemente's last career hit. It was his final at bat at that, because he ended up passing away in a plane crash that offseason. And then we got memorable moments here. Ted Williams, home run and final career at bat. Everybody knew it was his final career at bat. 1960, September 28, 1960. Hit a home run to center field. They rallied to win the game 5-4. One of those legendary moments, Ted Williams. Speaking of Ted Williams, here's one of the silver pack cards from 2017 Topps on the 87 design, which is really sweet. Urban got a red auto 84 Ohtani 2 out of 5 last night. Oh, that's awesome. What did he pull that out of, Dennis? Was that out of like update? That's a sick pull out of update. Or did he pull that out of like Series 2 or something? Here's a Whitey Ford Stadium Club. This is pretty cool. He's like leaning on the bat rack. It's not a very comfortable position to lean in. Oh, he pulled it out of chrome? That's sick, dude. And here's a Whitey Ford Refractor. It's a pretty cool card here. This is out of 2017 Topps. 1951 Bowman Reproduction Refractor. It's a pretty cool little card there. Yeah, I mean, you ever pull a 205, any low numbered or low serial numbered card is really sick. Last night, Wicked pulled a nice card out of Chronicles last night. Actually, he pulled 2 numbered Otanis. One was out of 25, one was out of 10. But the sick card that Wicked pulled last night in the group break was, I think it was a Wander Franco auto quad patch card from Chronicles. It was a quad patch, and it had the auto underneath it, Wander Franco, and it was like numbered out of 25 or something like that. Here's a Gypsy Queen MVP Mini. Love me some mini cards. This is from 2016 Gypsy Queen. So as you can see, as we're going down through this stack, we are going back in time. Here is a Gypsy Queen foil card. I didn't even know these existed until the person offered it up in trade. It's a Gypsy Queen foil. There's a price on the back of $3, but I didn't pay $3 for it. Traded for it. These are unnumbered, but I didn't even know Gypsy Queen did foil minis, which is sweet. And speaking of Gypsy Queen, we got Orlando Cepeda. Also from 2016 Gypsy Queen. Here is a Stadium Club gold foil, Ted Williams. This is from 2016 Stadium Club. Gold foil, pretty sweet. I really like this card. This is a gold foil Willie Mays from 2016 Stadium Club. I absolutely love that picture of Willie Mays right there. Showing off his bat, saying, yeah, I hit about 30 home runs with his bat. I love it. Here's a Pee Wee Reese framed from 2016 Diamond Kings. 2016 Diamond Kings. Here's a Heroes of Baseball Don Sutton Leaf. This is from 2015. I didn't realize there was some junk on this card when I got it in. There we go. Don Sutton Leaf. I tend to not like Leaf cards that much because they just seem super cheap. I know they are an unlicensed product, but some of them are good, some of them are bad. Here is America's Pastime from Panini. This is from 2013. This is a Ted Williams, a young Ted Williams on this picture. As you can see, it's serial numbered 106 out of 125. So that's a pretty cool little card there. Here is a Topps refractor, Willie Mays. This is from 2012. 2012 Topps. This looks like one of those blaster box cards. Topps liked to do that back in the day. They had exclusive refractors that came in their blaster boxes, and it was like a little mini set you could put together. This is Willie Mays, which is probably one of those. Pretty sweet card. Willie Mays. Here's a Leaf National Card Convention from 2012. So this came from the National Baseball Card Collection, and it says Baltimore 2012. I didn't know they were in Baltimore in 2012, but this is Whitey Ford. Pretty cool little card there. I thought they mainly stuck between three cities, Chicago, Cleveland, and Atlantic City, but I guess before that, they were in Baltimore. So we got this TriStar OBAC, Whitey Ford. It says U.S. Army, Korea. So these OBAC cards were printed by TriStar. This is in 2011. I think this set ran for a couple years, those OBAC cards. It didn't really catch on too much. All right, moving on. 2009 Goudey. This was like one of my favorite sets back then. I had gotten back into collecting back at the end of 2007, and then I was, collecting all the way up through about 2011. Quit, came back, quit, came back again, quit, and came back again. Eventually, in 2019, I came back and started doing YouTube videos, which kind of reignited my passion for the hobby. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't be collecting at all. This is a 4-in-1 Goudey card. These aren't very common. These are kind of rare. You got a few different versions of this. You got the blue and you got the red, and I think you got the green as well. But this is the blue version with Whitey Ford, A-Rod, Chen-Min Wong, and Derek Jeter. So soon to be 2 Hall of Famers on that one. Here is Goodwin Champions 2019, Whitey Ford. This is back when Goodwin Champions was actually a cool set to get. Back when Upper Deck had the license. All right, we got a Then and Now, Whitey Ford, and CC Sabathia. I believe CC will end up in the Hall of Fame pretty soon. This is from 2009 Heritage. Pretty cool card there. All right, moving through. Here's Yankee Stadium Legacy. This was a huge set put out by Upper Deck. And no, you couldn't buy the Yankee Stadium Legacy. Actually, they put these cards in as inserts in like all their products. And man, the checklist on this, it's like 2,000 something cards, 3,000 something cards, I think. It is a ridiculous amount of cards. But here's 2 Whitey Fords. These are cards 32 and 34. But if you're a Yankees fan, this is a set you might want to try to put together. Might take you a little while, but because it's such a massive set. But pretty cool cards there. There were inserts in a lot of different Upper Deck products back in the day. And then we got some of these Ted Williams cards. This was an insert set back in 2007 from Topps. I think Series 2 maybe. Might have been Series 1, 2007. But they celebrate 1941, the year that Ted Williams hit 406, which I believe was the last year anybody hit 400 in the major leagues. Those are pretty cool. I don't know how many cards there are, but there's at least 18, because you see that one's TW18, Ted Williams 18. Let's see, this one, Yankees Classics, Whitey Ford. It's an Upper Deck card from, can't even read that, 2004. So this was definitely an era I was not collecting, was the early 2000s, so it's always cool to see cards from that era. Here's a Yankees Legends of New York. It's actually pretty cool because this Yankees right here is like raised up. I don't know if you can see that in the penny sleeve. Maybe you can see it here. But that's like almost like yarn right there, like it was sewed in there, but it's actually just glued on there. It's pretty cool. Raised up where it says Yankees. Another Whitey Ford. Whitey Ford is quickly becoming the main part of my PC because it seems like he seems to be really easily accessible when collecting Hall of Famers. Like when I trade, everybody has Whitey Fords to trade away. They don't have like Tony Gwynn's and stuff. So this is Archives 2001 World Series Game 1. 1961 World Series. It's a pretty cool card there. We got these All-Century Team playing cards. Honus Wagner, the 3 diamonds. 4 diamonds, Mr. Warren Spahn. What a lot of people don't know about Warren Spahn is he was actually a really good hitter. Hit quite a few home runs in his career. But you don't hear it all that much. All right, so this is Roberto Clemente's from 97 Topps, I believe. Let's see, 97 Topps. Yep, this was part of the Roberto Clemente insert set. See, I got a little stamp up here. This is one of the insert sets that Topps did back in the late 90s. And they did one for Willie Mays, too, the year before. It's 1996. 1996 Willie Mays. I don't know how many cards were in this one. This is card number 10, but it didn't say how many was in this set, so it might have been 10. Funkin got a card that had a Bush patch on it. Like, what kind of Bush patch are you saying, Canadian Cardboard? Here's one of those 90s cards that you know is a 90s card. As soon as you see it, circa 97. This is a Boss, Super Boss card. Jeff Bagwell, I think this was an insert set. Look at the design on that thing. That is a gaudy design, and I love it. All right, this is a from Tetrad. Yeah, that company's not around no more. 19 Holiday Santa hat. That's that's hilarious. This is a Roy Halladay rookie card from Tetra. This is 1995, I believe. Yep, 1995 signature rookies with a super young Roy Halladay on there. Playing for Dunedin. Dunedin, Florida, I guess. Was that his college? All right. Then we got this 94 Whitey Ford. This is 25. I hope that was 25 cents and not $25. This is Upper Deck 1994 Upper Deck Diamond Legends. I think that was an insert set Upper Deck. And then Upper Deck All Time Heroes Whitey Ford. Pretty cool little set there, All Time Heroes. Then we got 93 Upper Deck Greg Maddux, 94 Upper Deck Greg Maddux. Dunedin. Dunedin. That's what I said, Dunedin. Greg Maddux. Always love getting Greg Maddux cards. This card is really cool. 93 Topps All-Stars, Topps Gold. Lenny Dykstra, Ken Griffey Jr. is the reason I like it, but it's a Topps Gold from 94. One of the early years of Topps Gold's card. They first started in 92, and then in 93 they went to 1 per pack. 94 they continued that tradition. And this is a cool card to get in Topps Gold. I actually pulled this out of a Fairfield box, which is pretty sweet. And then 1992, Ted Williams had his own set, the Ted Williams set. And this is card LP2 out of it. This is the Brown Edition Ted Williams. That is a pretty cool card. Don't see that around too much. Also from the Ted Williams set, got a Willie Mays here, swinging for the fences. It's a back shot of Willie Mays. And we got a couple Stadium Club. Here's a Stadium Club Members' Choice. Greg Maddux and a regular Stadium Club. Greg Maddux. Scotty, what's up, my friend? We're just going through all the binder cards I picked up this past month. Going back in time, we started at 2019 and then moved our way up. And now we're into the early 90s. So there's a 1992 Jim Thome rookie prospect card. I don't think this is his actual rookie. I think his rookie card was, 91 Topps traded? I think. Because I don't think this is considered an actual rookie card. But this is 92 score. I don't know. It's kind of weird the way they did rookie cards back then. What's up, Roby? How you doing? This one's pretty cool. This Nolan Ryan, 7 no-hitters. Although this pitcher is the 4th no-hitter. Obviously, he's holding 4 balls right there with zeros on them. This is from Mother's Cookies. Mother's Cookies, 1992 Mother's Cookies. And they even have a space here for if you ever run into Nolan Ryan, you get him to sign it right here on the back. You got a little autograph space in case you meet Nolan Ryan. Yeah, that's the Aranya Boys card right there. That's right. Can't beat the Spidey card. It even has the jelly stickers, the stress reliever stickers. You can push these little jellies if you get stressed out. Speaking of Mr. Nolan Ryan, here's a 92 Donruss Nolan Ryan when he was with the Rangers. And another Nolan Ryan with the Goose Gossage. 2 Hall of Famers on that card. What's up, Ron Fig? Just saw you over in Bowman 1951 stream not too long ago. Here's a 1991 Ken Griffey Jr. Any card from like 89 through 91 and it's got Ken Griffey Jr. on it is just iconic to collectors my age. Like every card, didn't matter what card it was. If it had Ken Griffey Jr. on it, you remember what it looked like. 1991. Yeah, Roby, it's all cool, man. Appreciate you stopping by. I think Georgia can handle the Gators. I really do. Their slip up against South Carolina is just that. It was a slip up. I really don't think the Gators are that good. Mainly because Miami almost beat them in the first game this year, and Miami is horrible, and that is my team. So this is a Pee Wee Reese from 91 archives. And then we move on to 91 Tops, Ryne Sandberg. I'm very nostalgic about 91 Tops because when I was a kid, this was like the first baseball cards I ever got. 91 Tops. That was like when I started collecting cards. I kind of got a late start on it. I was already in middle school before I started collecting cards. But I wasn't really a baseball fan before that, so 91 Tops holds a spot in my heart. They used to sell these in grocery stores. And I used to always beg my mom to buy me packs. Now, 91 Tops is one of the most overproduced sets there are. The Griffey card number from 91 is 555. 555. 5555. The old movie telephone numbers. Always started with 555. Here's an Ozzie Smith 91 Tops. And then moving on back, here's some 90 Tops, Jim Rice. Hall of Famer Jim Rice. Nolan Ryan celebrating 5,000 strikeouts. 5,000 strikeouts. You have to pitch a long time to reach 5,000 strikeouts. Here's a Dream Team. Dream Team Barry Larkin. 1990 score. That's what the back of it looks like. And then we got some more 90 score here. Paul Molitor. Always liked 90 score because of the colored borders. They all had different colors on them. The Dave Winfield. Yeah, me too, Roby. Just it's the most nostalgic set there is for me. I know a lot of people love 87 Tops. They think that's the most nostalgic set, but like I said, I didn't get started collecting until 91. And like I can understand if you were collecting in 87 as a kid and that was like your first set, it's probably gonna be the most nostalgic for you. You know, just like these 89 Tops. Like if 89 was the first year that you were collecting, 89 Tops would probably be very nostalgic. Or 89 Fleer. Here's a Wade Boggs, 89. It's another Wade Boggs. This is a 89 score. This is kind of nostalgic to me too because I just remember the diamond on these cards whenever I saw them. Like that stuck out. Like you knew it was score when you saw this right here. You knew that was 89 score. Here's some 89 Donruss, which is a pretty cool set in its own right. Here's some 88 Tops, Mr. Bruce Sutter. Bruce Sutter, who I hear the Braves are still paying. He signed one of those Bobby Bonilla type contracts with the Braves. Here is a Don Sutton. This is 89 score. This one's got a little chip at the top. Oh no, it was a piece of dust. But this is the glossy version. You see how glossy that is? There's the glossy Fleer. It's pretty cool. I guess back then Topps had Tiffany and Score's like, well, we ought to make some glossy too. I think Fleer did the same, made some glossy cards. All right, here's a Phil Niekro. 88 score. Phil Niekro. Look at all those years. That is a long time to be pitching. 1964 all the way through 87. I think Phil Niekro pitched all the way through 89, didn't he? Was it 89 his last year pitching? So like 25 years pitching is ridiculous. Here's a 88 Fleer. It's one of my least favorite sets of all time. My least favorite design. First pack you remember buying was 85 Topps. My favorite cassette was Purple Rain, You Are 9. There you go. Purple Rain was solid now. I didn't like Prince when I was young. You know why I didn't like Prince when I was young? Because my older sister liked Prince. And I was a little brother, and I was a brat, and I didn't like anything my sister did, so I was like, you know what? You like Prince, I don't like Prince. But the fact of the matter is I love Prince. Purple Rain's a great album. Brings back a lot of memories being a kid. This is an Edgar Martinez rookie card from 88 Fleer. But I do remember what my first cassette ever was. And I bought it at a gas station with my own money. So like this was like the first cassette I ever bought with my own money, and it was Run DMC's Raising Hell. My mom didn't even know what that is. She's like, "What is that?" I was like, "It's rap." She's like, "What's rap?" Here's an 86 Donruss Bruce Sutter with the classic Donruss design on the back. Yeah, Prince is one hell of a guitar player. That's for damn sure. I don't play guitar, but I know that dude can shred. Here's a Home Run Legends Willie Mays. These are from Big League Chew. Remember Big League Chew? So there's a documentary on, it's either on Netflix or Amazon Prime, and it's about an independent baseball team back in the late 70s. That Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell played for this baseball team. His dad was the one that created the baseball team, and it was like one of the only independent baseball teams left in the United States. And there's a documentary about that team. They played a couple seasons in the late 70s, and it was really wacky and wild. And like this was back, towards the end when independent baseball like was being phased out, for the minor league system. And one of the guys that was on that minor league team, it was somewhere in Oregon. I don't remember where it was at. Maybe Portland, Oregon. He is the guy that actually created Big League Chew bubblegum, which I absolutely loved it as a kid. I loved me some Big League Chew bubblegum. Here we go. Here's a Rod Carew from 85. So Ron Fig was talking about 85 Topps. There you go right there. It's Rod Carew. This thing has some kind of printing error right here, which is kind of hard to tell on these older cards because it's like some of those pictures were so grainy and the printing was so bad. It's hard to tell when you got like little blemishes and stuff like that. What's up, Coops Card? How you doing? Here's a Donruss Hall of Fame Heroes. This is 83 Roberto Clemente. It's got a little stain on the back here, but nothing too major. That's going to end up in the binder anyways. I'm doing good, my man. Just going through some cards I picked up in October that will be ending up in my binder. I started from the most recent, not the most recent pickups, but the most recent sets. So I got 2019 update down here, and there's just a bunch of different years and sets throughout. So here's a Tom Seaver. This is from 82 Topps. Tom Seaver. Tom Seaver doesn't look too happy in that picture. Might be a bit cold. You got to see him live. That's awesome, Ron. That is awesome. I never got to see, like, when I was a kid, I never got to go to baseball games. Like I said, I wasn't even a baseball fan before I was, in middle school. And then, like, by that time, I didn't live close to, like, any teams or anything like that. Um, Seaver always looks weird in a Reds uniform. Yeah, but I was never really able to go to any pro sports games when I was younger because my parents really didn't have a lot of money. I was mainly a football fan. So here's a Don Sutton from '82, and I think this '82 design is one of the reasons I like the 2019 Topps design because it's just like this, except for it's the other way around. Here's an '82 Donruss Gaylord Perry. This card's pretty off center. A good old Gaylord Perry. Pretty off center on the back. What's up, 25 Perez? How you doing? When you were young, you remember watching Halladay when he was on the Phillies? Yeah. Remember Halladay when he was on the Blue Jays? Here's a Yaz. A Yaz from '82 Fleer. '81 Fleer, excuse me. Cool little Yaz card there. And to tell how old of us some of us are, Coops cards, like I don't remember Yaz playing because like I was pretty young when he was playing, but some of us around and his grandson's now playing. It's all good. Hey man, enjoy your youth. Enjoy your youth. Trust me, enjoy it. Because when you get old, being young is a fleeting memory. And that's where the nostalgia comes in. One day you're going to be looking back and you're going to be like, oh, yes, I remember those 2010 Topps cards or those 2013 Topps cards. Or, oh, I remember when Panini didn't have a license. They couldn't put logos on things. This is from Kramer Sports. So this is one of those weird cards. Willie Mays. One of those oddball cards. I don't even know what set this is. Oh, Baseball Legends. All right. Here we go. 79 Pops. Willie Stargell. This is actually a pretty nice card. It's in really good shape for 79. Centering's not perfect on it. That's actually a very, very pretty 1979 card. It's got a little bit of stain right here at the top. Some printing defects right here on the bottom. I mean, it's not a 10 by any means, but it's a good shape 79 card. And then we got an Early Win. Early Win. This is one of these TCMA cards. TCMA. I don't know what TCMA stands for, but I know they had cards back in the 70s. And this is a 79 Early Win. And then we have a 78 Rod Carew. So there's one for you, Ron Fig, another Rod Carew. Of course, he was on the Twins back here, back in 78. It's a pretty cool card there. Look how beat up that helmet is. And then we got a 78 Bob Lemon. Bob Lemon. Of course, this is a manager card, but Bob Lemon is in the Hall of Fame as a pitcher. And then a 78 Tommy Lasorda. 78 Tommy Lasorda, who went in as a manager. Hall of Fame manager. It's him as a younger player. He looks exactly the same, just minus the white hair. Tommy Lasorda. All right, got a few more cards left here. We got a Billy Williams in action. Billy Williams in action, 72. I got 72, ain't it? That's 72 design, right? That's a pretty cool card. Really off center. Corners are dinged up, but you know what? This is going in my binder. Got a bad print defect right here with a red just kind of splashed on there. But you can never go wrong with some vintage. And vintage Hall of Famers can't ever go wrong. Regardless of what condition they're in, if you ask me. Here's a Willie Mays and Herb Score card. I don't even know what this is. Sports Stars Publishing. I don't even know what brand this is. Oh, man. But I think this is a 72 Sports Stars or something like that. I love these oddball cards. It's like, where did this come from? Like you see vintage and you're like, oh yeah, just tops. I mean, this card's super off center. But you see Willie Mays here in a Mets uniform being interviewed by Herb Score. Mike Trout will be vintage one day. Yes, yes. We are all vintage one day. Any of the old hats around you can tell you we all become vintage one day. Here's an Earl Weaver, 1971. Earl Weaver, Hall of Fame manager. This dude was a spark plug, man. He wasn't very tall. 5'7". 5'7". But I guarantee Earl Weaver could probably hold his own. You know, when the proverbial stuff hit the fan, I bet you Earl Weaver could hold his own. Just wait till you're in the bigs. And then the last card, which is the oldest one out of the ones I picked up in October, is another Earl Weaver, 1970 Earl Weaver. This card's in solid shape too. It's got a pretty soft corner up here. Pay no attention to the dirty penny sleeve. Got a little bit of surface issues on there. But like I said, I'm not a grader. Like these are my PC cards. They go on my binder, and they're for me to look at when I open up my binders, which I'm actually going to do at the end of the year. I'm going to get all my binders in order, kind of get the cards right so that I got like the base set next to the parallels and then like the insert sets after that. What dirty penny sleeve? Yeah, the penny sleeve's a little bit dirty. Just a little bit milky. But yeah, so that's my pickups from October. That's what this hobby's all about. Picking up some cards that you can put in your binders, put in your boxes, whatever, for you. That's your collection. It's your PC. Coop, you asked about what dirty penny sleeve. I just showed the dirty penny sleeve, the milky penny sleeve. But yeah, this is what I collect for. Stuff to add to my PC. I chase the cards. I don't really chase, the big boomer hits. I really don't chase the modern stuff too much. I really like sets that feature Hall of Famers because that's what I PC. You have to pay attention. Uh, enjoy it, Coops. Just enjoy your time being young and not pay attention. It's okay, man. Bounce back and forth. But yeah, so anybody got any questions or anything they want to talk about before I take off? Shout out to DFD. Shout out to Big Harv. Shout out to Spidey. Great folks in this community. If anybody's wondering, I do have my I think I got 5 slots left in the pack mixer break number 4. Scotty got him a spot in there. I probably won't wait to sell them all before I break it. Like, if I sell a few more, then I can eat the last 2 spots. Last 1 spot. It's no big deal to me. But yeah, I would like to get it filled because they're super fun, those live streams where I do the pack mixer breaks. But I'm going to take off because my Hurricanes are playing Florida State today. And it's not a very big game because both teams are kind of bad this year, but it is a rivalry game. So what's up, Happy Lux? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Unfortunately, I am about to hop off here. That's right, go Canes. That's what I'm talking about, Coops. But yeah, I'm about to go watch the game. Y'all have a good Saturday. Once again, I appreciate everybody stopping by, and I will catch y'all later. I'm going to be doing a mail day on Monday. Got a special delivery from Urban Card Breaks that I'm super excited about, and that'll probably make up most of my week in content. So, thanks everybody stopping by. I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.